The power of a single act of kindness. In a small town surrounded by gentle green hills, there lived a boy named Ethan. He was quiet, shy, and often kept to himself. Every day at school, Ethan sat alone at the back of the classroom. During lunch, while others laughed and shared stories, he sat by the window, watching the birds fly by. It wasn't that Ethan didn't want friends, he just didn't know how to start a conversation. Most of his classmates barely noticed him. At home, life wasn't much different. Ethan's father worked far away, and his mother was always busy trying to make ends meet. Though she loved him deeply, she didn't have much time to talk or play with him. Ethan often felt invisible, as if no one would notice whether he smiled or not. Sometimes, he wished someone would simply say, "Hi, how are you today?" One Monday morning, a new student joined the class. His name was Liam. He was cheerful, friendly, and full of energy. Liam quickly made friends with everyone, but when he looked around the room, he noticed Ethan sitting alone. Something in his heart told him to go and talk to him. With a bright smile, Liam walked over to Ethan's desk and said, "Hi, I'm Liam. Can I sit here?" Ethan looked surprised. No one had ever asked that before. Slowly, he nodded. That simple moment marked the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Over the next few days, Liam and Ethan started talking more. They shared snacks at lunch, told each other funny stories, and even worked together on small class projects. Ethan began to laugh more, something his classmates had never seen before. Liam's kindness was like a light that gently melted the walls around Ethan's heart. As weeks went by, other students started to notice the change. Seeing Liam and Ethan laughing together made them curious. Slowly, they began including Ethan in games, group work, and after-school activities. For the first time, Ethan felt accepted. He began to believe in himself and discovered that he was good at helping others, especially with schoolwork. One afternoon, when the teacher announced a big group project, Ethan raised his hand and volunteered to be a team leader. Everyone was surprised, but the teacher smiled proudly. The boy who once hid behind silence was now confident and brave. At the end of the school year, the class held a small celebration. When the teacher asked if anyone wanted to say a few words, Ethan stood up. His voice trembled a little, but his eyes shone with warmth. Sometimes, he said softly, one small act of kindness can change someone's life. If Liam hadn't talked to me that first day, I might still be sitting alone. Kindness doesn't cost anything, but it can mean everything. The room went silent for a moment, then filled with applause. Liam smiled at Ethan, and Ethan smiled back, knowing that a single act of kindness had not only changed his life, but had also taught everyone an unforgettable lesson. From that day on, Ethan promised himself that he would always be kind, because he knew now that even the smallest gesture could make someone's world brighter. Star of the story. Moral of the story. A single act of kindness can change a life. Be kind, because kindness is the language everyone understands.